The following is a recording which was shared by user Cam. She was recording a fun dance tonight for her profile and had some of her family and friends over. All in all, it was a really enjoyable evening, but one of her friends noticed that something seemed off with this video. It almost appears as if a creepy face can be seen in the mirror behind the woman. They stated that this was not a reflection of something else and that this normally isn't there. So, was it something from another realm, or is it just paranoia? Now we are taking a look at another unsettling recording, which was initially recorded by the CCTV camera for company. The girl in this video is explaining to us that the parking garage in particular to pretty frightening sightings and noises, especially at night, when she and her colleague are on their way to their cars after their shifts. They have seen strange shadow people walking the empty garage and even report to have heard their names being called, amongst other inexplicable noises. One of the security guards, however, might have caught one of these beings on the security systems one night, which freaked the whole staff out, to say the least.
Oigan, les voy a enseñar algo que pasó súper extraño aquí en el trabajo. Imagínense que hay un estacionamiento. Déjenlo voltear esto. Es este. Chequen esto, porfa. Y ahorita les anexo la evidencia.
Mira, cabrón, ¿eso qué chingados es? Es pinche madre.
It's quite hard to explain what we are seeing here, but some commenters believe that it looks like a floating torso, which is ducked forward a bit and floating past the elevator doors. The security staff does not believe this to be a light reflection or cobwebs of any sort, and also point out that this thing seems to have super tiny legs or thighs or whatever that's supposed to be. A paranormal entity, perhaps, without any doubt, believe most of the staff. What's your explanation for this sighting? Quite mysterious, and given all the other weird incidents in the parking garage, it makes one wonder if this is real ghostly activity that they have captured here. Now we want to take a look at a video from the channel Clip Hunt 2. And we follow him into another abandoned building where he was ghost hunting that night. I'm not exactly sure what kind of building we are currently investigating. It seems to be abandoned. And as per usual, you never know. If not, perhaps homeless people might roam these premises, right? Especially in a rural area, that could always be the case. Oh, I completely missed that. Do we see something here? Oh, look at that. There's somebody standing in the doorway. A lady in a white dress with long dark hair. She moving her hand? That's weird. I mean, like, my gut tells me that this is a case for ghost or weirdo, guys. And then this was captured. Is that a floating thing, or is that a person, a white torso with just a black ball for a face, a hovering sphere. This is creepy, I don't know. Almost looks like a hospital or something, huh? Oh! Well, I saw this standing in the window for sure. This could... I forgot the name. Is this also called a kuntilanak? This being stems from Indonesian folklore. This is certainly a creepy capture that we have in the window here. I think it could be kuntilanak as well. And I would be freaked out too if I saw that. The following sighting was caught by channel with the name Akron Paranormal Investigations in the early morning hours. Gettysburg is known for its many sightings of spirits and ghostly events, and it's not surprising that Akron could capture something really interesting on camera. While the owner of the channel is filming a wide field of where history transpired in 1863, he noticed an odd transparent figure in the distance.
What the heck?
It appears that a man in a black suit and hat is walking across the fields. Is it a spirit from another time period? The cameraman is 100% certain that no living soul was with him, or any other person in general could have been walking these fields at the time. The following encounter was shared by Kimberly Carlisle, and she tells us that this October, their camera, which is mounted outside of their porch and overseeing the driveway, might have captured something otherworldly. Capturing bugs fly past the lens is nothing extraordinary, but this night they apparently have received a motion alert, saying that a person was standing in front of their door. After watching the replay, they state that they were quite a bit speechless. It would appear that something is manifesting right next to the car, something that does certainly look quite a bit odd. The family had no explanation for this occurrence, and had never seen anything like it. If this was hot air, where would it have originated from? Some say they can see the spirit of a woman with a child ghost floating right below her. Perhaps a nanny holding the hand of a child. Two friends were on their way home after they took a nice trip to Tokyo. They were saying that Asia must have been really impressive and that they captured many great memories on their camcorders. One of them captured some additional material while they were on their way to board the large Airbus, which was supposed to take them home again in a matter of hours. When the camcorder records the seating area within the airplane, a grim figure is getting recorded in the overhead compartment. It clearly looks like a female ghost, which is lurking out of the shadows. She is rolling her eyes around, which makes the whole recording even more unsettling. Have these men brought something with them from their journey? The following video was shared by Quint and Downey, and they state, "My house is surrounded by a 6-foot tall privacy fence, so tell me what you think is in my window while I sleep. Let's take a look. Okay, so is that person? Look right here in the middle. It appears that there is a figure standing. And then we also see a car drive by. So we know that the street is close. Which means this could either be a reflection coming from somewhere, maybe a weirdo even. Or what else could it be? I have not seen anything else in this room that struck me as strange, and it's hard to say what that shape is. This woman actually posted it in the paranormal section of a Facebook group, so she was looking for answers. What do we say, guys? Russian investigator Doug Mystic is traveling to an old abandoned village tonight to conduct a paranormal investigation in one of the old derelict buildings. He's giving a quick tour through the house first, which still has tons of items scattered around from the former owners. It feels as if they might have left in a hurry. He places his cameras in different rooms to hopefully capture some activity today, and after contacting the spirit world and asking a couple of questions, he states that he feels a little bit strange.
Здесь может выйти кто-нибудь со мной из мира духов.
He doesn't receive answers at first, but after talking for a while, one of the cameras seems to capture something quite unusual in the back of the house. Only for a split second, it seems like a shadow is visible, possibly leaning through the wall and looking at the man. He states that a family lived in here a long time ago. Could it be that this is one of the spirits?
Вы жители этого дома?
User Humble Raisin shared the following. My buddy's grandma's house is haunted. Convinced him to do a midnight walk-in video. He saw this. Got another picture during the day and there's nothing there. The glowing eyes happen over top the window frame, not window. I'm convinced. LOL. What you are looking at is a picture taken during the day for comparison. Raisin is actually talking about the following capture. An unidentified black mass with glowing eyes is standing right in front of the window, and it does not appear human. People say that they see a dark body connected to its head, a demon perhaps. Whatever was captured that night, this is stuff that nightmares are made out of. Now we want to take a look at a clip from Corey Scherer, and he's talking about an investigation that took place, and nothing really crazy was captured at the time. Only after cleaning up, some of their team members might have caught something really fascinating. Let's take a look.
The investigation was over. Everybody walked into this room by myself, and this is also the same room where...
There's somebody standing. It's a little bit see-through too. Like, what is that? I mean, let me know what you guys see here. It certainly looks really strange and interesting and not normal. I don't think this was a regular person.
We knew that, But it wasn't until we were like, hey, look, looks like there's something in that blur.
It's really
you know?
hard to say.
And
The next clip has been posted by CSay88 and it reads as follows. Video of a human-like shadow figure watching my friend's napping baby, leaning over and looking her up and down. Any thoughts on what we're seeing here? A baby monitor of his friend seemed to have picked up this eerie figure. Is it a guardian angel, the spirit of a family member? Or just a hoax? This video was recorded by a family member. It is said that they were just trying to film their little grandchild with their phone one evening during the weekend. They say it is pretty unusual for anybody to stay outside their house, especially at night. And also, they were situated on the second floor. Yet there's something strange appearing in the window. Some people say it looks like a cloaked apparition, checking in on the family. I couldn't possibly say though. What do you see exactly? The following was captured and posted by user Cody Allen Phelps. He starts the thread by saying, "Ghost sighting at the pirate house in Savannah. My family and I went there to eat at the pirate house and we were told that it was haunted. So after dinner we decided to walk around a little bit and take pictures just to see if anything would pop up. We didn't expect much of anything, but thought it was fun either way. When I looked through my pictures of the trip, I found this photo. It was taken in a hallway, a completely empty hallway. I used a Motorola Droid. This photo has been unedited, other than a little bit of cropping." It appears that Cody could capture a shadow figure at the end of the hallway. I mean, this figure appears to be really tall, and the proportions are a little bit off in my book. And if we believe the family that nobody was there at the time, we can almost conclude that it is in fact a paranormal sighting. But what else could it be? Let me know your explanation in the comments. This video was uploaded by Malachi James, and apparently it features a terrifying sighting. It startled him and a family member to the core after realizing that there was something else than just weird noises on that recording. He states, "Was wondering what everyone's thoughts are on this. It happens at the end of the video. This is a recording my pregnant little sister took originally, because the baby was moving and she thought her kitty was crying, because his companion had just been put down." Now let's take a look at that recording. Well, there's clearly a cat that can be heard. Another viewer states, why was the video cut right when the shadow head popped up? Malachi James replies, it was just a snap. I said she's super pregnant and the baby was moving. She didn't see the shadow thing until she watched it back. What he means by that is that she recorded just a short Snapchat video and it automatically ended after the set maximum video length. So what is that thing? It looks like a creepy head. Maybe it's something explainable though. What do you think? It sure gave me some nightmares after seeing it the first time. Are these dark eyes? Now we want to check out a video that was uploaded by Rebecca Schütz, and she states it's a security video provided by the West Street Chapel. In the video, a night janitor looks at the door around 5 AM and a few seconds later, what appears to be a little girl in a white dress runs towards the door, then quickly out of frame. Later, when cleaners were shown the video, they were terrified. No little girls had been in the building that morning, and no one had an explanation for who the figure was, except, well, something otherworldly. Let's take a look. Okay, that seems to be the security guard. Whoa. This? That looks eerily similar to a real person, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know if we can see a shadow here, but to me, I don't think we can see a shadow from that girl. This is really creepy. I mean, this could certainly be a ghost girl. I would not be opposed of that idea that this is something otherworldly for sure. And it's really creepy. What could the spirit be doing in there? The following is an unsettling case that was documented by user Chloe Hart. She recently moved into a new home with her family, and as we have learned, sometimes these houses inherit some ghosts from the past. Chloe was initially doing a choreography for her profile, and then captured something strange on her staircase, and she swears that it was none of her pets. However, before we take a look at that, Chloe states that weird things are happening in this house all the time, like here for example. Strange, right? Let's take a look at her clip now. Something is coming down the stairs, but when Chloe was home alone that day, what was it? I couldn't say if it looked like an animal though. Some people think it did.
Everyone's asking me if it's a dog, so I'm going to show you my dogs. There's one, there's two, this is the stairs, this is a stairgate, the dogs can't go up there.
What do you think happened here? Was it just a family member that was home and Chloe didn't know? Or a paranormal event?